As the NFL season has worn on, we have been giving a lot of credit to many teams, including the Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously going into this next week, next couple of weeks, this is really going to decide their season. Obviously, they got games coming up, throughout the week and throughout the next couple of weeks against teams like the Chiefs and the Chargers. So, coming up, I just think that for the remainder of the season, no matter who they play, whether it's the Bengals, Chargers, Chiefs, whatever, it doesn't matter, whoever they play, one thing needs to happen. They need to feed Bryan Edwards. That's right. Absolutely need to feed the man, because he has been, especially over the last couple of games that I've at least seen, has been a man on a mission. And obviously there's a game in between there against the Giants that he wasn't amazing and had 4 targets, had no catches, but that's not all on him. And by the way, you're going to see 2 things. You're going to see this video, which is a disclaimer that I'm going to be gone for about a week. I'm getting married and going on my honeymoon with the love of my life, so you won't see me for a week. And this is also a disclaimer that this video is pre-recorded. So I found this really important to at least get out at some point, because I felt that the amount of targets this man in Bryan Edwards was getting is clearly not enough. The most targets that he has gotten is 6. And that was against the Chicago Bears in Week 5, in which the Raiders lost 20-9. Now, I get it. That was back when they had Henry Ruggs. They have, there's been a lot of things that have happened throughout the rest of the season. But I really don't think there's an excuse as to why this man should not get at least 10 targets a game. Because if you talk about this man, if you just watch him on tape, especially with how he played against the Chiefs, if you just watch this man as the deep threat that he is, who, by the way, he had 3 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown against the Chiefs, and 3 catches for 43 yards against the Eagles, including a touchdown, by the way. This man at 6'3", 212 pounds, I think needs to be given the ball a lot more. I've been what I had seen, too, I think he's the all-time leader in receptions and receiving yards for the University of South Carolina, or South Carolina, whatever it is. And I think that it really comes down to the fact that I know that he's not a Henry Ruggs in terms of speed, but in terms of size, athletic ability, he's not too far off. I think he definitely needs to be given more of a shot. He is still fast. I believe from what the things I had seen, he had ran at least a 4.49, I think, or something like that. I'm blanking on the total time that he had ran as a 40, but I will say I think it's time that you give this man a chance. Yes, he had ran in that 4.4 range. So it's time you give Bryan Edwards the ball more, at least 10 targets a game. It doesn't matter if it's, a 5-yard out or whatever it is. Just get this man the ball and let him do his thing, because he's too good. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too fast. I think, you could see comparisons. Now, obviously, he's not DK Metcalf, but I think if you can just get him the football, I think you could start to see some of that. Now, again, not DK Metcalf, I know, but my point is this. We don't know how good he could be right now, because he's only getting 3 or 4 targets a game. And I know you've got Darren Waller, you got Josh Jacobs, you got Hunter Renfrow, you got all those boys. I know, Zay Jones, I got it. But now that Henry Ruggs isn't in the picture, Bryan Edwards should be getting the ball at least targeted 10 times a game, because he's big, he's fast, he's strong. And you talk about Henry Ruggs, who was averaging over 17 yards a catch. Bryan Edwards, so far on this season, is averaging 20.7 yards per reception. 21 catches, 434 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So that comes down to obviously getting him the football, obviously finding creative ways to get him involved. And I think it really comes down to, getting him, I would always said more involved, but it comes down to, honestly, the Raiders finding a way to get him the football, because you've got all these other weapons. If they're already putting, if they're going to double Darren Waller, there's no reason if Bryan Edwards is in single coverage at throughout the rest of the season, at any point, throw him the football. I don't care, because the Raiders have had a tough time getting Josh Jacobs going. Hunter Renfrow is going to do Hunter Renfrow things. You also got Darren Waller at tight end, yes. But if Bryan Edwards is single covered for any particular reason, throw him the football. I don't care, because it's time that they get this man involved, the former 3rd-round pick. I think it's just time, because he's talented. He's got everything you want in a number 1 wide receiver, and he quite frankly, I think you're going to see that if you get him the ball more. But I think the Raiders need to stop wasting time, and they need to feed Bryan Edwards if this team is going to get up to its full potential, because he's too good not to get him the football. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. Also in the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything you'd like us to cover, make sure you also give us or send us an email to thesportsbp@yahoo.com, or put in the comments section down below, and we'd be glad to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Las Vegas Raiders needing to feed Bryan Edwards.